everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the Atlanta Hawks and the Chicago Bulls. And it's the Hawks to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Hawks. Rivers out there with Whitman. Then there's Rollins. Then there's Kevin Willis. And it's Wilkins in at the small forward. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rivers. They get it back. Willis. Banked in off the glass. Willis has got the game going here with the first basket for the Hawks.
Well, the height advantage in this matchup becomes a big factor when he's in the low box. Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Pass to Macy. Wilkins against Jordan. Lock at 6. And Macy's to Gervin. Here's Oakley. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And like that aggressiveness from Oakley inside. He won't be denied. Outstanding at overpowering the defense.
Now here's Rivers. Pass to Whitman. And here is Willis. Hawks passing it around. Rivers against Green. Tries from 16. Rivers can't get it to go.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
It's Gervin on the wing, defended by Wilkins. Here's Jordan. The pass to Macy. To the inside. Here's Oakley. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
I'll tell you, this guy does some tough work on the glass. Battles as hard as anybody for those second chance opportunities.
Rivers scanning the floor. Tries it from 9. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he carves out the space he needs. Just the finish was not good.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the evening.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Wilkins against Gervin. Wilkins kicks to Willis. Macy against Rivers. Over Green. No good off the front iron. The Bulls leading by 4. Stolen by Rivers. Inside, Wilkins. The human highlight film living up to his nickname.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Jordan the pass to Green. Shoots over Willis. Jordan controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Rivers against Mason. Wilkins kicks to Willis. Clock at 4. Good on the baseline, Jay. Macy with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head coach. Well, thanks, Kevin. I asked Coach how he expected to shake off the cobwebs as his team played its first competitive game in months. He told me, hey, top to bottom, we are all excited for the season to get underway. We've put in a lot of work, and now we want to see where we stand. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. So for the Bulls, Corzine comes in for Green, and it's Paxson in for Kyle Mason. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Concax checked in for Rollins. Rivers passes to Willis. Wilkins against Gervin. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rivers. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
2 shots.
First one falls for Higgins. He's checked in for Chicago. And then for Atlanta, Livingston's checked in for Willis. Webb comes in for Whitman. And it's Johnson in for Doc Rivers. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Hawks trail by 4. Johnson kicks to Wilkins. Goes up on the wing, off the left rim and out.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
Johnson against Paxson. Passes to Corzine. Shot clock at 6. Antoine Carr. He's checked in for Dominique Wilkins. Here is Corzine. Paxson passes to Gervin. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Just 5 to shoot. Paxson kicks to Jordan. Lets it fly. And again, no good by Chicago.
Just a little hesitation on that release, right? His timing looked a bit off.
Deflects the pass. It's Gervin on the wing. Pass to Paxson. Clock at 6. Here's Jordan. Rebound, Atlanta.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And what's so challenging in defending Johnson, his range is limitless. He can score from anywhere on the floor.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backfield. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now, here is Webb. No points in the game yet for him.
Well, and guys, that's what he wanted to avoid, a second foul before the end of the opening period.
.143 left in the first quarter. Pass to Carr. Here's Concat. Johnson outside. 5 to shoot. From deep, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it in help defense or on the ball.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Webb the pass to Livingston. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The shot's good from Paxson.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
The Hawks trail by 9. Now Webb. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
And when you talk about Webb, the obstacles he's had to overcome, always being doubted because of his height. But here he is, one of the most talked about players in the NBA.
That free throw, no good. Hastings, he's checked in for Atlanta. He's off on the second.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, they've been aggressive and assertive right from the opening tip. They've seized command of this game. Let's see what happens.
Here's Hastings. And he overshot that one, missing. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run. The Hawks trail by 11. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Jordan against Johnson. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Now the pass to Hastings. Over Corzine. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. Always a joy to get a sneak peek of the NBA season ahead as we get back to the action. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
Well, you love the determination. It seems like every rebound is theirs for the taking. They are overwhelming the opposition.
The Bulls leading by 9. Higgins is out there with Green. Then there's Paxson. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Corzine in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Jordan kicks it over to Corzine. It's Jordan on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Higgins. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. And there's the feed to Webb. Here's Higgins. Rebounded by Livingston. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Here's Hastings. Johnson dishes to Webb. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And they double up Jordan. Over to the wing. Paxson passes to Jordan. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jordan's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Kept alive.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
Yeah, they've dominated that category in this one. It's reflected in the score.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. Macy, he's checked in for Jordan. And then for Atlanta, Rollins comes in for Antoine Carr. And it's Whitman in for Webb. The Hawks trail by 11. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Rollins. Great D that time from Green.
And look at how well the defense does to cut his path to the basket. Comes up empty on what might have been an easy play.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they'll keep possession.
This has been absolutely brutal. Missed every shot this quarter. He needs to keep his head up and keep working.
Whitman passes to Livingston. Johnson against Paxson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Johnson. Unloads. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Bulls leading by 11. Macy passes to Corzine. No good on that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
And Macy kicks to Green. Fades and shoots. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Atlanta now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Johnson right side. Yep, that one goes in there. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Johnson against Mason. Here's Green. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Bulls lead by 9. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
Yeah, just ice cold right now from the floor. Time to regroup.
I think, Greg, they look lost and they look frustrated. Not sure how they're missing so many shots right now.
And the Bulls making a change here. Oakley's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Kevin Willis is checked in for Hastings. Wilkins comes in for Livingston. And it's Rivers in for Johnson. Now here's Rivers. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Rollins. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Bulls leading by 9. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Higgins. Rebound Atlanta.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Well, you can see he's sputtering a bit, but he's trying to get going. I do like that he's continuing to be aggressive.
And I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the length, and that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor.
Boy, a kick-out's probably a better option when the defense is swarming around like that.
Rivers kicks to Willis. Over Green. Rebound by Macy.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Rollins against Oakley. The shot by Rollins, no good. Chicago leading by 9. And here's Paxson. Kicks it to Oakley. Kevin Willis grabs the miss. Willis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Whitman. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And here we go. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And racing up the court, you have a number of options and a great decision there.
I love how he took the initiative, right? You took charge of the opportunity and made the right decision.
Paxson against Whitman. Back to Rivers. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Rivers has got his first points of the night. Chicago leading. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Some reports claim, Doris, that basketball is the fastest growing team sport. Do you think it has a chance to overtake football as the most popular sport in the U.S.?
Well, listen, anybody who is covering and carrying the games of the NBA is thrilled right now. The ratings for the NBA are off the charts. It increases in popularity every year. But let's remember the foundational sport in the United States of America is football. And the ratings for football, the NFL in particular, still dwarf the NBA. But the reality is there are challenges that the NFL faces. What those challenges have on the long-term business success in terms of, the concussions and the long-term implications, we don't yet know, Kevin. And if we could all fast forward 10 to 15 years into the future, it'll be fascinating to look back and say, wow, this was a seminal moment for both sports.
Great perspective. Checked in for Chicago. Jordan comes in for Paxson. Concax checked in for Atlanta. Webb comes in for Whitman. Jordan's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 9. To the middle. And Wilkins with the stuff.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And that one's good. Gervin.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Passes it to Willis. Over Green. Offensive rebound. Contact. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Bulls leading by 8. 1:25 left in the first half. Right side Oakley. Pass to Macy. Jordan to Gervin. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Oakley misses. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Rivers. Feeds to Webb. There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Wilkins. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Wilkins has got 6 in the quarter.
What a difference in the second quarter. His shooting, much more confidence, much more accuracy.
Macy passes to Green. Shoots over Willis, and Green gets it to go. Green's got 6 points.
Now, really found his stroke here in the second quarter after missing everything in the first.
Pass to Rivers. All sorts of time. Jump shot is good.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Well, you've simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
Outside for Jordan. And the pass to Macy. Over Webb. That one off the back iron and out. Macy against Rivers. Webb the pass to Wilkins. He got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Lockdown D. When Jordan really gets after it, his athleticism can be overwhelming.
And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to this preseason edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny the Jet. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have the 6-point lead. Kenny?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
They got to get more aggressive on the glass. Over the first half, we saw them being schooled down low. You know what I'm going to say, Ernie. Barbecue chicken. If I was coach in the locker room right now, they'd be getting an earful. Extra rebounding. Effort will pay off in other ways. The energy is really where it starts. Something like that, Ernie.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
NBA preseason action underway once again. Glad to have you with us. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
And it's mattered not, Greg, whether he's been spotting up or creating for himself. He was unstoppable, and you hope it carries over to the second half.
And we're getting back to the action. It's the NBA preseason here on 2K Sports. On the court for Atlanta. Whipping out there with Rivers. Then it's Wilkins. Then there's Rollins. And it's Willis in at the 4 spot. Atlanta on D. They trail by 6. Jordan against Wilkins. Jordan the pass to Macy. 5 on the clock. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. The Hawks trail by 6. Now here's Rivers. He kicks it to Wilkins. Passes it to Willis. Dishes to Rivers. Here's Rollins. Defended by Macy. Back to Rivers. Left side Wilkins. Pass to Rivers. From deep three-point range. Chicago grabs the miss. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Gervin outside. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Bulls shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. It's Jordan on the wing. Whitman defending. Shot clock at 5. Jordan's to Gervin. Over Wilkins. And it's Gervin missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Wilkins. He's got 8. Up top, Rivers. Defended by Macy. Whitman passes to Rivers. From the arc. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options.
Here's Jordan. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you. And Atlanta has possession following the miss by Michael Jordan. Jordan against Whitman. Kicks to Rivers. Puts it up from 15. And no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And a wide open look for Jordan. Jordan can't get that one to fall.
They've got to start working for better shots. Just 1 for 4 in the second half so far.
And Wilkins slams it in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. And Gervin kicks to Jordan. Offensive rebound, Green. Bucket is good. Green's got 8 points.
That's a big payoff for crashing the offensive boards. Go to work.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And his guys are getting frustrated. Coach just really kind of needs to calm them down.
I think, Greg, they've got to continue to believe that the next shot is going to go in. He can hopefully communicate that effectively to them.
Changes for Chicago. Corzine, he's checked in for Oakley. Higgins comes in for Green, and it's Paxton in for Kyle Mason. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Hastings, he's checked in for Rollins. Carr comes in for Willis. Livingston's checked in for Whitman. And it's Johnson in for Doc Rivers.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Paxton's to Gervin. The rebound by Carr.
Boy, just enough defensive attention to throw that shot off target.
Here's Wilkins. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor. The Bulls leading by 5. Paxton with the ball. Michael Jordan on the wing. Pass to Paxton. Gervin outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan. Hits from the high post. Jordan's got 14.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Here's Carr, and the dunk by Carr.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for your Bulls, George Gervin. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Charles Oakley, he's checked in for Chicago. And then for Atlanta, Concac's checked in for Hastings. And Webb subbed in for Antoine Carr. And so he makes both from the line. The Hawks trail by 7. Now Webb. He's still scoreless so far in this one. There's the pass to Johnson. Hawks passing it around. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Gervin. A second chance effort. 2 points. That one goes. He has 6. Oakley's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Webb against Oakley. Concac passes to Johnson. Here's Wilkins. Over Jordan. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Dominique Wilkins.
Oh, he is one hard player to deal with at the offensive end.
It's Gervin on the wing. He kicks to Oakley. Shot from 12. And Concac pulls it down. Concac's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Livingston. Basket is good. The assist from Webb. And now just a 5-point Chicago lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Gervin passes to Oakley. And too long on the shot.
Well, obviously it's been an off night for him offensively, but give his teammates credit. They've bailed him out. He's still got time to turn it around.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gervin's got 9.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Oakley against Webb. Johnson kicks to Webb. Shot clock at 6. Back to Johnson from past the arc. But they get it back. Rob. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. And then Jordan slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Here's Livingston. Makes it off the glass. Livingston's got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you, Kev, they wouldn't object if all their looks were that close.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Corzine, no good. The Hawks trail by 7. The shot by Wilkins. Again, the Hawks score.
He has certainly done his part this period. Just needs to get a little more help from his teammates.
Outside Jordan. Pass to Paxson. That will count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bulls out front, leading by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Always a joy to get a sneak peek of the NBA season ahead as we get back to the action. The Hawks trail by 5. They've got John Paxson. Oakley is out there with Gervin. Then it's Jordan. And it's Corzine in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Rivers. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Conkamp. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
On the attack, he has that ability, trying to close this one out.
I'll tell you, that's the killer instinct you need to have. You love the attacking mentality near the cup.
Now, here is Oakley. Outside Jordan. Lets a floater go. One-on-one fast break. Here's Whitman. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Gervin. And that's 18 points for Michael Jordan. The Hawks trail by 5. And here is Webb. Knocked loose and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Well, that's an example of two teammates on a different page. They're both looking at each other like, hey, what was going on there?
Some changes for Chicago. Green, he's checked in for Oakland. Kyle Macy subbed in for John Paxson. Rollins checked in for Atlanta. Wilkins comes in for Spud Webb. Macy against Rivers. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Macy. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Jordan with the tip. Here's Green. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Rivers against Macy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know, for all of his production, Rivers really is the emotional leader out there. Very intense and extremely confident.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Rivers against Mason. Up top, Corzine. Back to Gervin. Jordan the pass to Corzine. Jordan inside. Whitman defending. And the shot goes in. 20 points for Michael Jordan.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Rollins. Rebounded by Corzine. Corzine's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Whitman against Gervin. Whitman kicks to Rivers. Now here's Wilkins. Tight defense on him. Chicago grabs the miss. Corzine's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Shoots from 14, and the jumper is good. That's now 22 points for Jordan.
What a phenomenal quarter from the field. A great shooting percentage, excellent shots. This is really well done.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, the Hawks coach had some words for his team during the last timeout. He told them, now's when you turn it on. Leave them in the rearview mirror. I know we can put these guys away. We'll see if they can deliver.
Now here's Wilkins. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Wilkins has got 12 points here in the second half. Chicago leading by 6. It's Gervin on the wing. He dishes it to Green. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Whitman. Willis with it. Here's Whitman. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Willis.
Boy, nice team basketball being played right there. You see the open man, and you deliver the ball right away.
Poked away. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's Chicago now. Macy passes to Gervin. And it's Jordan to top the key. The pass to Macy. Shot clock at 6. The putback. Michael Jordan on the wing. Whitman defending. 5 on the clock. The baseline J. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 24.
And no one has better natural scoring tools. But another thing that really sets MJ apart, the acute instincts he brings to the table. how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Chicago calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
We've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Michael Jordan.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
Oakley, he's checked in for Corzine. Oakley passes to Macy. Jordan against Whitman. Outside Jordan. Clock at 6. And it goes down 2 points. Jordan's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Rivers kicks to Wilkins. And he banks in the layup. Wilkins has got 22.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Rivers against Mason. Passes it to Jordan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for your goals, Michael Jordan. Number 2.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Irvin against Wilkins. Ball's knocked loose. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. A finish. Throws down off the coast-to-coast try.
Leaving the rest of the field in the dust.
Boy, what great speed he's got, Greg. Just phenomenal work getting all the way to the cup in transition.
Now here's Wilkins. Pass to Whitman. Kicks it to Rivers. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Whitman. Lets it go from deep. Jordan with some nice D. The Bulls leading by 10. Down low. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Whitman. Good D by Jordan.
Not the kind of strong finish it should have been. Something threw him off.
To the wing on the left. And there's the pass to Macy. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Clock at 4. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. That shot misses.
And really nothing they can do now. They just got to play this one out.
No, it appears that this one is absolutely done. No sense wasting energy trying to come back.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Dominique Wilkins unable to get his shot to go.
Oh, a nice defensive play. Altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
Gervin passes to Macy. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it for this NBA preseason tip-off. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.